Hello teacher, this is my video where I explain to you what I understood about idioms. In our daily routine, we use some phrases that we cannot understand if we look at the meaning of the individual words in the phrase. For example, if I say, my friend is beating around the bush, we can interpret that my friend is pushing someone around the bush, which is incorrect. This phrase means that my friend is avoiding speaking with me about something directly. These type of phrases are called idioms. Using idioms in our speech is a very common activity because they are used in simple situations. Also, they enrich our speaking and add humor and spirit language. For example, hit the sack. I have to sleep early tomorrow, so I am going to hit the sack. In this case, hit the sack means go to bed. Another example is like this: miss the boat. Do it now before you miss the boat. In this case, miss the boat means miss a good opportunity. On the other hand, as language changes through time, idioms change too. Some idioms were correct in the past, but not anymore in the present. For example, know your onions. Know your onions is an old-fashioned idiom that means to know a great deal about. This idiom is not used in the present anymore. It is really important to know if the idiom is old to avoid sounding unnatural. The reason is that we use idioms to agree with the speaker, to comment on people or a situation, to make an anecdote more interesting to the reader's eye, and to indicate membership in a particular group. For that reason, we will find many idioms in all sorts of speaking and writing. Even in formal contexts like lectures, academic essays, and business reports. Another important aspect of idioms is that many of them are based on metaphors. A metaphor is an indirect comparison to describe something, while an idiom is a phrase that is used to describe a situation. For example, a curious hill is an idiom, but it is also a metaphor. Furthermore, it is necessary to pay attention to how we use idioms. We must use them correctly all the time. In fact, there are some things that we must remember when we want to use them. For example, we can't add articles where they are not needed. For example, she has a spirit of adventure, not a spirit of an adventure. We have to be careful with prepositions. For example, he can be at a loss for words, not at a loss of words. Use singular and plural forms correctly. For example, you talk about a couple tying the knot, not tying the knots. And finally, word order is important too. Another important characteristic of idioms is that their origin comes from history and culture. Also, they have their origins in traditional skills such as selling, war, ancient maths, and literature. However, new items come from TV, advertising, business, and politics. For example, have a cow. This idiom is from The Simpsons. Okay, dude, I wouldn't want you to have a cow. In this context, have a cow means go crazy. And another example, by the book. This idiom is from the business world. This police officer never works by the book. In this context, by the book means to do something correctly.